Another news don't come again about fake Igbo king, guys. This one is the latest. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Do you know that Chukwudi, who is known as Chooks, is not suing only Dr. Hassan Ayariga, but the whole of Ghana? As I carry eye see this video, me too. Now so my eye dey wide open in shock, asking myself, so now waiting person wey do good with this deserve to collect at the end of everything? This man wey come Ghana to come sell belt and cassette, you come sell belt and cassette. Ghana made you who you are today, and this is how you choose to treat them. I mean, to pay them back. Well guys, let me allow you watch the video, and please at the end of it, kindly drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's get right into it, and I will be right back.
Family, shebi una dey see, I first talk am, I said this lawsuit of 18 no be Dr. Hassan Ayariga, no be Mr. Chukwudi carry go court. Now the whole GH, shebi una dey see am. Anybody when be say you know the back Dr. Hassan Ayariga when be Ghanaian person for this movement, as in there are very few. Look, no be. Look, go watch this video.
Hassan Ayariga asan ba be kasa biu. E dia fa Igbo hene na oye fake ete Ghana no ehu biu. Na as say date ni on the 17th of October, and you see deportation no e kan in terms of 10 days. Hassan asan ba be kasa. Afa eye ne lawsuit a wo che say wo sue Hassan Ayariga. So ogu nanim ase. Na ukotie ensem e wo lawsuit ni mo abesrew. Hassan edin komo a chirechirim. And the crop potenti was sue no. And the Nigerians ni bin so edin komo e na omo chese masa ade na we no komo dwo ho antiase because nye Hassan kwa na wode ne kokko to oni Ghana fo nyina na eko we Ghana fo na demonstration enye Hassan nko a but wo hunu se Hassan ene ye politician wotai youth nachi enti eye fake Igbo hine no epese wo de wo kokko anan to because omo pe na Ghana TV stations omo di nkomo kokko anan TV na ba social media so you have so many bona chinga krakra into a person so sanko for the penchi na nkomu jaika na Hassan ababo ntibi uditi.
Mr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu, like you have just made a big mistake. Yes, because suing Dr. Hassan Ayariga, you they carry and they go court, means you they carry the whole Ghana and go court. Look, why it be say na for Ghana now, na for the field they do this thing? Sincere, I'm telling you, see what they happen for Lagos here. Una no fit do anything. But after, did anybody touch you for Ghana? No be on the 17th, the whole people they talk say okay, they could do anything. Anybody touch you? But I know they understand. See, Jude, like seriously, Ghana no go occupy you again. As in, you just need to try your best and make you arrange your things, make you live. Because right now, the whole Ghana, as in, they go come after you. Because I heard this news, I thought it was not true too. But last night, I have been doing my research and I discovered that it's like you define transport when you want to enter Nigeria. See the amount of dollars when you even measure, even small, like, sincere, you know they try. Now only GH, now you forfeit try that nonsense. Yes, now only Ghana. Because you know say the people they are kind, they are gentle, they are loving people and they are welcoming. They entertain strangers and I make you want to take their kindness for granted. Look, should you see this thing what you do? Ghanaians they go still come after you. I'm telling you. Should you see the time when Ghanaians they come protest? Look, fighting Dr. Hassan Ayariga no being you they fight to now Ghana you they fight. Look, if you check right from day one, this man keeps saying my people. My people. Before you they say this man go talk, you no go say my people. So you think say the people they will come just watch you. The same people when they say now they fight for, they will come just watch you, make you they humiliate their leader like that. Now leader now he be this man a presidential candidate. Now leader now he be okay. I which say he win the time when the first time uncle. Now like this now you for take behave. That means you for don't leave GH since. So anything will make this like seriously you they lose guard. Me I no go support this one at all. Which kind of nonsense be that one? Okay, you define transport when you want to enter Nigeria. This one is not nice at all. Look, I dey pity you. You have to go and correct all your mistakes. Go and sort that nonsense out because this bad attitude for people own town. Now only for Ghana now for the year and say you dey sue person for your own land, your own father's land. Okay, what did the man talk? What did the man talk about you when no be true? Tell me now, which word the man talk about you when no be true? So you are trying to brother forget that thing. We know say you don't cast. No be this man. We know. Look, the time when you know misbehave, when you know talk, say you want, forget. Have you ever said it before? You say that you were young. Have you ever sat down, you have thought it in your heart that you want to buy a land, that you want to acquire a land, that you want to build a kingdom, that you want to build, you want to mold Unamdi Azikiwe here, you want to build the first Nigeria president here, you want to do a market, you want to build a street, you want to build a school, only Igbo and them go get there. Have you ever said a thing like that? If you have ever said a thing like that, bro, make I tell you, if you don't know, I know say you don't dey for Ghana for 200 years or 500 years, that's none of my business. But you dey live with people when you don't know. Ghana, if they talk say na you, na they mean. I tell you, they must get you. Yes, they never forget about you. Maybe you see that date when Dr. Hassan Ayariga bring, they go still follow that day. I'm telling you, they go. So if you know waiting good for you now, just off regard yourself, make you arrange your things. No, they do all those one. You don't look, make I tell you. You think say if anything they are put to you, Ghana president go put mouth. All those assistants, deputy, and they no go put their mouth. Oh, now like so those people be, they no go put mouth. Yes, because he got all those people now, then put them for that position. Yes, now then put them. The Ghana they talk say now President John Mahama and I define. Now make they put them for there. So the still talk say okay after these 4 years they no want them again. Say now Dr. Hassan Ariga and I define or Kennedy or another one. Now, like so, GH people do anything when they define that they get them. So this time around, they say they don't want you for their country again. So even if you like, go call president, make you need that, make you corporate. You no go put mouth, you no go answer. As the some of una know the hear word, not just be the problem. You think say Ghanaians that they panic or Dr. Hassan Ariga they panic. You know say na nonsense. You just dey like small picking when they play. You know say this issue, you know get where they go. The other day now, is it not Kweku Anan? Now you first go put hand for a matter. Everybody just they look you. So right now, you go they put hand for their idol. Look, they know they joke with that man. Now that's why he did now. Why I not go like that type of person? Person when he say they carry people first. Yes, now that's why now he did. Anybody when he be say he they protect me, that person is an idol to me. But for Nigeria, if we did for Nigeria, far. Are we protected? Our president, they carry us first. Our senator, our governor, they carry us first. No be all those British masters, all those tax masters. No be them that they carry first. They care about us, but to say Nigeria, care about the people. Anybody want to do good thing for Ghana, now like so me, I go talk about the person. I know be NPP, I know be NDC, I know they do politics. But if I see any of them, if President John Mahama do something good, now they see, they carry come, they talk. If Dr. Hassan Ayariga, now your issue now make me know Dr. Hassan Ayariga is stand up. He said no. You want to make a fool of my people? Yes, you are trying to make a fool of GH. You are trying to make a fool of them. That's just the fact. So waiting, I go tell you now. Just advise yourself. Oh. Take this advice. Oh. You know, say some of you now know the year. Oh. If you can't solve finish, you can't say now your family witches. Say now them they come after you and they don't want to make you progress. Oga, arrange yourself. Oh. Now truth now they tell you. Just listen to this advice. Look, stop that nonsense. You they sue who for waiting? Just say because a person tell you say okay this nonsense what you they do they don't want them. They say make you know they call yourself king. Okay, what did Dr. Hassan Ariga talk? Make I list the things when he call you, the allegations and all the rest. Okay, after I tell me. Oh God, we know, forget. All of us, we were all in the street before many of us can give our life to Christ. We know. Yes, look, as we be in Nigeria, you come GH, you must take advantage of that thing. Yes, you must take, because the place free. The people they are loving, that they welcome you. So as you come, you come and say many advantages there. Now make you come start to the traffic boys. May I know if I beg, may I know if you go there. Oh God, we know. Forget. You don't get anything when you want to do. You can't say, make I try at least, make I clean. Oh God, your name don't dirty already. We know. Everything where Dr. Hassan Ariga talk na truth now they be and nothing they happen. You don't get what you want to do. Read my lips. You don't get what you want to do. That date when they feast, they go. No worry. Just calm down, okay? On that day, you go see Ghana youth. Even my fans, you go see them. And as they deal with you, they go send me the videos. I'll still come talk about them for you. Look, president, no get what you want to do. No be saying you, may you go acquire land. No be president saying you, may you they carry your phone. May you they carry your phone. You they call Ghanaians your fans. Say na them they promote you. No be president saying you make you carry your phone. You they talk say Ghanaians they are not culture though. Now president I send you because you don't know how to talk. Church, no working. You just they talk anyhow. Church. I know if you see how much where you get to. You just that even those things when you take decorate your palace, not the original gold though. Now Santi Hini, the king of Ashanti region. Now that one I go see gold for hand. I go say yes because now them be gold. Now Ghanaians now them be gold. Their land. You feel just come here now dig here. Gold don't come aside. Now them they get money. They know they make mount. All those one are artificial. Now they not be original gold. You just use them. Now it's just form of paints. Anybody feed one. I can't go the. I hear the issue. Immediately I hear the issue. I know that this matter overstayed the welcome. What? Make I tell you, you don't know GH. The two of them, maybe Ashanti and Ewe, they feel they fight right now. But if you foreigner, you want to take what it belong to them, they go settle their issue, deal with you. After they deal with you, finish before they'll come back to quarrel. Now that's when they do. Maybe you see this your issue because you are just like a security threat to them. Yes, I'm telling you. You go say, all those things when I talk, I don't mean them about the land. Or God, shut up, you mean them. Are you? That means you don't know what you they talk. You just they talk anyhow like madman. Shut up, go correct your mistake. Which kind of nonsense be that one? Look, that lawsuit and then forget that nonsense. Or else, and the day when you go appear for court, they go buy you that day. Look, those people are dangerous. They're no kind of the when you they see you. You know they understand, say. Well, I don't address you. You know here. They say fly when they hear what now they follow cops they enter grave. Now my own now because no be miss anywhere you go by land. As if they say you they look me less, they pour spit for my eye, no problem. You go regret your life. Now I go for laugh you.
A man who petitioned you 15 different institutions of criminal activities and behavior in this country. You ran to court instead of going to court to keep mute. What did you go to court to say? Listen to his that Dr. Hassan Ayarga, is it on the 16th or on the 19th, sat on the TV station and said that some Nigerian boys called him and told him that this man has been giving them accounts numbers to put their money inside, and when they make the money, they don't give him the money. Do you think I'm joking? Do you think I'm lying? Is that a case? I said Nigerian boys have called me. And that evidence is there.
Yeah.
That tape recording is there.
Yeah.
That voice messages are there.
Yeah.
They have called me. And they said, when they do contact with you, even today, I have other records that you are a scammer. And besides being a scammer, that you are a cocaine dealer. Let me add it to it. I have another voice message today. That means besides he being a scammer, he's a cocaine dealer. And the person who called me, you know what the person said? His first house, that his first house is behind TT Brothers. His first house when he came to Ghana, after he had done scamming and made money, the first house he bought is behind TT Brothers. We should go and find out whether he doesn't have a house at TT Brothers. And that his name is Chooks. They call him Chooks.
Yeah, somebody told me today that he's called Chooks.
That he's called Chooks. I am telling you, so you see?
Yeah.
And that he's called Chooks. And that when he started doing the scamming, he went to Nigeria and brought his brother in a Ghana must go back. And that brother today is in Pram Pram, buying, selling lands and do all sort of nonsense. All right? And bringing Nigerians, when they bring Nigeria, they take money from them, and he's the one selling land to Nigerians. And at the same time building to them. He's called Togas. Is it Togas or Bogas? And that brother, he has about 4 guns in his car. I have asked the National Security to look for him tonight. I didn't want to tell you this. And that's the Chooks brother. And even sometimes he buys litigation land, and then he's now a millionaire in Ghana here.
Coming from Nigeria and selling land in Ghana.
Yes. As we are talking, some people are sending me video evidences. As we are talking, Dr. Erga did some video evidence. Please watch it. So you see, when you come to the court and go to the court and say that Dr. Yarga said that somebody has called him and said that you are a scammer and you do business, what is wrong with describing your attitude by people? What is wrong? I describe the attitude, your behavior that people have said. I have the right. You went and sat on TV and said Ghanaians are uncultured and they are sick in their mind. We will come after you on that. We are uncultured. We are sick in our mind. Nobody send you to court. Now we will send you to court. We will send you to court on every single thing that you have said. You will run away. Lawsuit. You will get 50 lawsuits by Monday to Wednesday, Friday. 50 lawsuits. We will see which court you go from morning to afternoon.
He needs to divide himself into 50.
We will show you how lawsuits are in this country. Monday to Friday, he will receive 50. He should brace himself he doesn't get heart attack. 50 lawsuits from Ghanaians. Every single thing he has said. We are ready for it. Listen to this man, or this whoever called himself, that because of me, my statement that I've made on TV, he has lost a business deal of $5.6 million US. Oh my God!
No, it's
So
funny.
he's bringing his scamming and stupidity to me.
It's funny.
You say that because of me, you have lost a business deal of 5. Let me put it to him. If because of me you have lost a business deal of 5.6, that means you are either a scammer. Number one. Or number two, you are a liar. Number three, your business people cannot trust.
No, they've not got trust.
You're not trustworthy.
They've not got trust.
Yes, you don't have no trust. It's either it's a scam business which you have lost. Because listen to me, if I am a businessman with you, how do I care about somebody sitting on TV 3 months ago and making allegations against you? Would I will stop and cancel my business activities? How is that my problem? How is that my businessman problem? Me, I have businesses I'm doing. You have businesses you are doing, right? But who will cancel a business because of 5.6 million? Because somebody says that some people have called him to say that you are a scammer. Chineke God. My brother, then you have big problem in your hand. Your problem is that you are not trustworthy 1 minute. So now you are bringing your 419 business to me. I am ready for you in court. Your 419 business with me, you will not survive it. And that he was looking for damages of the 5.6.
No, and that is what pains me, because he said it's that 5.6 million US dollars that he said he lost. He's now looking for a way to use that 5.6 million and gain that from you because of the lawsuit. Come on.
So you see how scammers are. Illiterate scammer, say it again. So, and now he wants 50 million Ghana cedis.
Now you know when he went on TV3, he said that the only business he owns in Ghana is Mothercare.
Mothercare, that's what he said.
But now
we have all the records.
He's telling us that he has
it's a Mothercare that is 5.6. It's a Mothercare that is $5.6 million. We will come to that. I wrote a letter yesterday to be submitted to Ghana Revenue Authority. A petition. I want them to go and investigate all his companies. And I've asked them to look into all his bank accounts. From the day he came from Ghana, every 5 years, what he has been doing for the 5 years up to today. I've written a petition. It will be submitted on Monday morning. He will run out of this country before the court day. After the 17th deadline, it's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable.
We won't go much into the law, because he'll be here getting tips and ideas. Because you just be what does the do? You want to know, you know that you will never give him any clue. You will pounce on him like
I said 50. He should wait. He's going to get 50 logins from 50 Ghanaians, 50 different Ghanaians. Every day he will get 2-3 logs against you. He should prepare. This country is going to be hot for him. Very, very hot. 50 law cases against him. We'll see what he says. But his ultimatum still stands. Still stands. The youth of Ghana should remember that after the 17th, we are going to initiate citizen arrest. I am not joking. Look, this is not everything I want to tell you. Even government officials have called me. And I want to keep that to myself.
Okay, thank you.
I want to keep that to myself. That's a situation between me and government. But I want him to know that nobody, his citizens, Nigerian citizens are not happy with him. Ghanaians are not happy with him. People around the world are not happy with him. And almost everybody is not happy with him. He can ridicule himself or let his wife go and ridicule herself. It will not fly water.
We are proudly not served at the finest establishments.
It will not fly water. Let the wife go and ridicule herself to the vice president. It will not fly water. This is not a matter to joke with. This is about Ghana. I am fighting for the Ghanaian people. I am not fighting for myself. Whatever we are doing for the people of Ghana. And we want Nigerians to know, whatever we are doing, I personally, whatever I'm doing, I'm helping the Nigerians. I'm helping their government. I'm helping their citizens. Because they themselves are not fighting their criminal elements. We will fight them here for them. The youth of Ghana will not wait for Nigerian criminal elements to take over our country. We have good Nigerians who are living in this country. Decent Nigerians who are living in this country, doing their businesses and walking around, they live with us. Yes, we've never had a problem with them. Until this so-called Igbo king decided to parade himself, use that kingdom to lure people and scam people. Because when you come and tell Ghanaians that the video was not an intended video to do it, you did not intend to do it, and you just did it. What did you do it for? What was the intent of doing that video? And lying to the people, lying to the society that you have acquired 50 acres of land, and you said no, this is an old video. What is called old video here is the content we are looking at, not the duration or the period of the video.
What you said is what we are interested in.
We are interested in. Not the period at the time you said it. No, it's not interesting. It's not important to us. It's the information, the content. Now, you say you are a king. Now you say you are no more a king. But you have put 16 sub-chiefs. When we go to court, you will tell us how you are able to install 16 sub-chiefs and call yourself a chief in Ghana. That one is a criminal offense. And that one, 25 years in prison. Hey,
the chieftains I've read.
I will lock you people down to become the best of the best. I will initiate what is called lockdown. Go and read my manifesto. It's there. A lockdown to turn Ghana to a superpower. When other countries can do it, why can't we do it? We are sitting down copying, begging for everything. We just beg and beg and beg and beg. We don't do anything. How can a beggar be independent? Country of beggars. We run from the US. We go to from US. We go to South Korea. We run away from there. We go to China. We run away from there. We go to this guy's country, Russia. All begging. When you have everything, and you have given it to foreigners, they have come to your country. They are taking it away. You are running to other countries and begging. Who does that? Who does that? If we run this country very well, no citizen of Ghana would leave Ghana to go and look for greener pasture anywhere. No citizen. Give me water, please. So let's behave. Let's know what is right. Let's protect our country. Let's protect our citizens. We cannot be slaves in our own country. If you are in your country, you are scared to live in your country, which other country are you going to live in? And you'll be safe. My duty is to protect my family and my children. And if I cannot do that, what kind of father am I? That is the question. So, may I say, be brave.